Atala Marginal.
A member representing Sagbama, Ekeremor Federal Constituency of Bayelsa State, Frederick Agbedi, has lent support to the resolution of the Senate demanding an immediate return of Atala Marginal field to his state. The legislator also called for the prosecution of alleged impostors laying claim to the oil field. National Assembly correspondent Joke Adisa has details.
The Atala Marginal oil field was one of the 10 allocated to states, but in 2021, trouble brewed over the oil field allotted by Bayelsa State. That was when the regulatory agency, Department of Petroleum Resources, now Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, revoked the operating license of Atala joint venture partners on the marginal oil field. The revocation was on the basis of alleged inability to bring the field to production. But the Bayelsa state government, through 3 oil companies, kicked. It argued that as original operators of the oil field, explorations and productions had been made and royalties paid into the account of the federal government of Nigeria. It insists the JV partners had an outstanding 20,700 barrels of crude on the site as at the time the field was purportedly revoked. The controversy prompted Senate's investigations. At the end of each probe, the Senate ordered the Commission to reallocate the Atala Marginal oil field, OML 46, to its original owners as directed by President Muhammadu Buhari.
The Atala Marginal field.
This news conference by the member representing the constituency housing the Atala Marginal oil field and leader Bayelsa State Caucus is to further add his voice to the need to do the right thing.
The issue of Atala field dispute was a sore narrative in the history of the oil industry in Nigeria. Hence, we are so happy that thorough investigation has exposed the heels of a demonic deal. An injustice to Bayelsa State. The Jerusalem of Ijaw land is an injustice to the entire Ijaw nation.
He also calls for a probe and prosecution of the companies laying claim to the marginal oil field.
To strengthen our institutions, we need to hand over such individuals or corporate organizations to the anti-corruption agencies and law enforcement agencies so that criminal investigation will be caused, and then where culprits are identified, they should be prosecuted.
The lawmaker described the allocation of the oil block to private companies as a demonic deal and an injustice to the people. He says only a reversal can assuage the pains and agony of the people of the state. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.